Alright, hello everybody, welcome back. We have some Marvel Rivals news today. They just released the character reveal for Rogue, and then we also have the Season 5.5 Dev Vision. So we're going to watch those, we're going to do a little live react with the webcam, and see how it goes. Alright. Okay, not too loud, right? Hold up. There we go. Oh, she's a tank.
Ready for action.
Does she have a shield? Okay, she punches. She has her own personal shield. Doomfist? Doomfist? Okay, so she's got to pull in. Full melee. She's got an uppercut, a slam down. What is that? Wait, what is this grab? She has invisibility? Oh my Lanta. Holy shit. Dude, I'm so excited. This is straight up just like Doomfist and Psylocke in a tank. I'm so pumped. Holy. Yo, let's go. Wait, she steals specific abilities from other characters? Holy, do I even look down here? Look how many abilities. Oh my Lanta. So did she steal invisibility from Psylocke then? Hold up. Yeah, it's Psylocke. Then she turned invisible. Oh my Lanta. She can have strange shield? Bro, what? What does she steal from Emma? Does she get diamond form? We know she can steal runes and shield. What are runes? Loki runes? Okay, so they're showing off Thor, Strange, Groot, Emma. Okay. So Thor, she can go into his E and throw lightning. Shield, Strange, she has a shield. She can put up a Groot wall. That's insane. And she does get diamond form. Holy. Skill ceiling is gonna go crazy. Yeah, dude, this is wild. Yeah. Awareness is insane. Is it a command grab though? So does it go through shields and blocks and things like Emma grab? Is she gonna be CC immune in it? Oh my god. Oh my Lanta. Okay, now they're showing off some more. So for Phoenix, what are they showing here? Hold up. So for Phoenix, she gets Phoenix's right click. Dude, she gets Iron Fist's heal? What? What does she get from Invis? She gets pull! Oh my Lanta. Dude, this is like my dream. I don't like playing other characters. I know all of them. And like I just don't have fun because I'm not a tank. I don't know. I'm a tank. I play tank. So like just giving me a tank where I can get to also play the other characters and have crazy movement. I'm so excited. You can see the damage boost on her when she steals DPS abilities. She gets a damage boost with that. I wonder how practical this will be in practice for certain characters since you have to steal in melee range. Yeah, it's gonna be a weird playstyle. That's why I was asking if they have CC immunity, because if they don't have CC immunity, like it's not gonna be worth it almost ever. Okay, ult. So ult is an AoE, does damage, and then I've heard the rumors it steals enemy ult charge.
Night, sugar.
Bro, you can see the ult charge draining. Hang on. How can you see? Yo, what's up, Houston? Alright. Oh you can! Bro, she's literally just, like, melee only Emma. This is crazy. Bro.
Nighty-night, sugar.
That's insane. Okay, December 12th. Only 3 days. Dude, that's insane. It looks like she doesn't steal more than 20%. Yeah, but like that 20% will cancel out ults. But stalling support over 20%. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like with Emma, you can stop an ult for like a couple seconds, and then after that, you lose line of sight, they just get to ult again. But like, bro, what? Rogue is crazy. I'm so excited. This is so hype. If you know someone's close to popping it, you just, yeah. Imagine Emma and Rogue. Yeah. It definitely seems like she's gonna be an off tank though. I was really hoping for another main tank, but I'll take it. High skill strat for a high skill Vanguard. What a great season. Hopefully she is a high skill Vanguard. It looks like it will be. But yeah, insanely high skill, huh? That tip for changing hold to sprint on cat damage. Oh, sick. Yeah, it's huge. Night and day. Bro, this is awesome. All right, now we're going to do the Season 5.5 Dev Vision update. And let's see what they got. The patch hasn't dropped yet. Let me see. We can double check, but it hasn't dropped quite yet. This was the last one. The Dev Diary game update. Yeah, it hasn't dropped yet, but we got the trailer, so let's check that out. Not that much versatility, I can imagine she'll be easy to play. The combos and need to know other abilities can't be below. You have to be aware of enemy teams and track support ults to maximize. Yeah. The cool thing is, like, I've been telling all of you guys this. We already, here in this community, in the Rivals College community, we already do all this, right? So this is just like, now that we have this ability, there's a character that can make the most out of it, which is pretty awesome. Rogue could be a main tank, I guess. It depends on her cooldowns. It does. It depends how big her shield is and how much health she has. How much health did she have? Did we see? 700. How much does Emma have? Emma only has... what? How much? Dude, 700 is pretty crazy. 650. Yeah, Emma only has 650. And then, like, Cap 675. And then Angela only has 550. So she might be a real tank. She might be a main tank. But I feel like there's going to be different playstyles for her. She could probably do main tank and also... dude, she's going to be similar to Hulk. That's probably what it's going to be. Yo, what's up, Okami? How's it going? So I'm going to assume she's going to be both. She's going to be like Hulk. She's going to jump in and out and pull both main tank stuff and off tank. This is crazy. All right, Season 5.5. Let's see what we got. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit more.
Hello everyone, Guang Guang here.
Here he is.
Fantastic to see you all again.
You can barely hear it? Okay.
Welcome to Season 5.5 of Marvel Rivals. Season 5 show Gambit pull off a daring heist within the Collector's Museum, stealing the contract the Grandmaster was after, but the Collector was one step ahead, having hidden a real contract elsewhere. When Rogue awoke in the middle of the night to find Gambit missing, both Remy's mission and their sweet honeymoon began to unravel. Disappointed and hurt, Rogue's anger boiled over, making it even harder to control the new powers she gained after accidentally touching the Colombian die. Now, in Season 5.5, Rogue makes her debut in Marvel Rivals. She enters the fray as a vanguard, combining her immense strength with Colombian energy. Rogue charges into enemy lines with powerful melee abilities, opening opportunities for her team. Of course, we haven't forgotten her signature ability, power absorption. During battle, Rogue can take down an enemy hero and absorb abilities from them, gaining a basic buff based on their role. She may even steal a signature ability, like Doctor Strange's Shield of the Seraphim or Loki's Regeneration Domain.
Bro, Runes is so crazy. Runes is insane. Yeah, the skill ceiling. I'm absolutely losing it. Just wild. I'm so pumped. I love having another tank in the game. Let's go. It sucks though, because I'm never gonna get a player. Did she just get an HP buff? Did she?
Doctor Strange's
800 health on him. 675? No. Hang on, let's look at the bottom.
May even steal a signature ability, like Doctor Strange's Shield of the Seraphim.
It is CC immune. You can see the yellow bar, right? That's what yellow means over the health bar. So it's CC immune. I think she gets a generic buff depending on what role she steals from. Yeah, because we saw that when she stole from a DPS, she had like the damage boost buff. And then also over here at the end, she was stealing from everybody. And so it had a bunch of buffs here, right? That's this down here. You have Vanguard, Duelist, and things, right? She goes to 800, yeah. Look at her ult, she's 1200 in this. Why does she have 1200? I just noticed. Look, she's at 700. She heals herself, too. I didn't even notice that. And she's getting max health. Her max health is going up as well. So does she steal max health, too? Bro, what? That's insane! Okay, back to the devlog.
Loki's Regeneration Domain. And that's not all. When Rogue activates her ultimate, she continuously drains ultimate ability energy from nearby enemies.
That's
giving her team
crazy.
and gaining further buffs based on their roles, making her a true powerhouse on the battlefield. This update brings another round of team-up ability changes. We'll remove
Wait. Well, one removed, 3 adjusted members. Okay. Yo, what's up, boo?
Changes. We are removing the mental projection team-up
Oh, Emma Frost. No more team up.
ability between Emma Frost and Psylocke. Emma Frost.
Oh, yo, Emma Frost and
will now
Luna
join
team
Chilling Assault,
up?
getting the new
Who's the
ability,
anchor?
Ice Out Diamond.
Iced Out Diamond? Who's the anchor? Who's the anchor?
She can unleash a cone of frost to slow enemies.
Yo, patch notes? Let's go! Dude, what a good day. What a good day, let's go!
Use her diamond form.
Okay, hang on. What is this wall?
Ability further, and she can unleash a cone of
A cone of cold. What? Dude, a 250... They literally put Maywall in the game. But they gave it to my character, which is nice. Instead of before, where it was... That's crazy. You can kick them into them.
And use her diamond form to create a wall of diamond ice, blocking enemy movement. Psylocke joins Sword of
Looks like she did get an HP rush. Oh
Duality,
boy.
gaining
Okay, Psylocke's now in...
control over light and dark energy.
Wait, does she get like...
With
more
light energy,
invisibility?
she throws a returning shuriken that damages
Whoa, Psylocke can heal now?
enemies and heals allies. When it returns, it heals Psylocke
She's 600
based on
there?
the level
That
of
sucks.
target's hit. With dark energy, she scatters a ring of darts, damaging enemies in range and entering.
Also, dude, there better be a Psylocke nerf. You can't keep Psylocke how she is, where she's already broken, and give her 2 new abilities.
A phase state.
If there's not a Psylocke nerf, I'm gonna lose it.
Rogue joins explosive entanglement.
Oh?
Gambit channels kinetic energy into Rogue, and when she activates the ability,
Or she gets an AoE that can heal. Rogue can heal too? What is this?
every attack she makes damages enemies.
You don't think losing the Emma team up was enough? No, I don't. Because I think the Emma team up was like It wasn't amazing. Compared to being able to like self-heal and like an extra damage buff and all that, I think this new team up's going to be way better. Unless the numbers are just like not great.
Allies. The full balance patch notes will be released in a few hours.
They're released right now. Let's go. All right, Jeff's Winter Splash holiday, blah, blah, blah. Words are hard.
Winter Splash Festival returns.
He said it way better than I ever
in a
could.
new map,
What a hero.
This map features an all-new 3-way brawl with 3 unique Jeff builds, each with their own skill set, bringing even more fun and color
I thought
to
the
the
Emma
winter
team was the reason
season.
she started getting nerfed
Plus,
because it gave her more
we have
burst
a series
damage.
of holiday and winter-themed costumes and festive.
Okay, let's... maybe. I didn't see it used that much as far as, like, getting extra damage. It seemed more like... It seemed more to, like, surprise the enemy or have extra survivability to me, and then the extra damage was, like, a bonus, but it didn't seem like it was that much because Psylocke's... Her damage is already inconsistent with aiming because of the spread, the double shots, but yeah. So this is Daredevil, even though it's not Daredevil. This is Bucky. This is... this looks like Soldier 76, so I have no idea who this is. Anybody know who this is? And this is Squirrel Girl. Is this Iron Fist? This could be Iron Fist.
We have a series of holiday and winter-themed costumes.
Oh, it's Star-Lord. Yeah, that makes sense. These are good. I like all of these.
Festive events.
I'm also a big fan of Christmas, so that makes sense. This is good. This is good. Who is this? Luna, probably? Just assuming. No, this is Penny. Oh, this Penny! Dude, that's a good Penny skin. I like that Penny skin.
Jeff's Winters.
You can see the Guardians of the Galaxy symbol on his hat. Ooh. Ah.
To help everyone celebrate this
Dude, I love it.
Year. Jeff's Winter Splash Festival and all the holiday special events kick off right after the December 18th update. Get ready. And don't miss the all-new mystery burger at Pim's Test Kitchen in Times Square. Also available after the December 18th update.
This is the full slate of great skins, not a single miss there. Yeah, I was really disappointed with the previous Battle Pass, but this is making up for it.
Stay tuned for news on balance and detailed team up ability.
That's true.
Changes.
It is hard to script
and
Christmas.
as always, ignite the battle.
Yo, let's go. I'm pumped. I'm pumped. This is gonna be good. I'm so excited. Dude, Rogue is crazy already. Holy. Alright, please, no. Stop with that. Okay, we have patch notes. Somebody said patch notes? 12.4, I don't see them. Latest? 12.12, there it is. We have patch notes. What is... Did you guys hear that? Oh. I'm from the game. You see the gear string ahead, you watch the road kit. Dude, it's so sick. I'm so ready. Like, oh, we feasting. Tank main's out here feasting. Let's go. Alright, let's see. Now we got the balance patch. So, what do we have? Should we... Yeah, I'll just do one. Alright. Balance patch. This comes out in 3 days. Emma Frost. Okay, Diamond Hardened ready for more. With her team up anchor gone, Emma gets a slight durability upgrade to compensate. Increase base health from 550 to 600. Yeah, so she loses 50 HP. It's probably a good nerf. I think nerfing her survivability is good. I think it forces her to like plan a little better. And then we already see a lot of VOD reviews of Emma like overextending. So that's probably going to get worse with that, but she really needs it. She's been broken since day one. Next up, Penny. Spider's pilot faces a slight durability downgrade. Better stay nimble, Penny. Reduce base health from 750 to 700. It's something. I'll take it. Any nerf to Penny. I just don't like how Penny's set up right now. I wish she was faster and less anchor heavy. But, I mean... Not amazing, but we'll take it. Let's put the music back on. There we go. The Thing! Let's see. The thing punches hit harder and his crowd control lasts longer. It's clobbering time. Okay, let me bring up the characters real quick. So we know what abilities they're talking about, right? So we have the thing. Increases stone haymaker bonus damage equal to enemies max health per hit from 8% to 10%. Okay. So, is that really a buff? Hold on, because right now, if we go into practice range, he gains health based on enemies' maximum health, right? But it caps at 100.
It ain't easy being this strong or this handsome.
So if it's capped at 100 anyway, is this really even a buff? Right? Because like it's, instead of going up 10% or 8%, it's 10%. But Groot has 850. So what, 10% of this should only be 85. So am I not? Bonus damage. This is not the health. Okay. Bonus damage. Gotcha. So instead of doing... Okay. So he's more of a tank slayer than before. Gotcha. Alright. What's next? Increase the duration of the luring anti-mobility field after his shift from 3 seconds to 5 seconds. Oh lord. I actually hate that change. There's more CC in the game. He's already good at this. Like, this is not... I don't like it. And this just doesn't really address, like, why Thing is bad, though. Like, Thing is bad because he just gets gunned down by everybody in the whole game. So, like, increasing his damage helps a little with that. Because he's, like, more threatening. But this doesn't help that at all. He's already good at that. So... This one's a miss for me. Thor. Thor takes some lessons from his battles against the zombies to heart. The god of thunder is ready to take control of his lightning with increased flexibility. Solution: give him a gun. That's what I was excited about, the change where he could jump to enemies, right? But that one, it didn't solve it, but it made him a lot better, right? So giving him this one was a step in the right direction. But yeah. During Storm Surge... Okay, which one's Storm Surge? I assume that's the one that Rogue can take from... Still crazy. Oh no, it's his shift. Okay, so during his dash, instead of being unable to change the direction of movement, Thor can now freely adjust it while dashing in any direction. This is a good change. I love this. This is a really good change. I don't think it fully fixes Thor. I think Thor is still going to be not great, but I think that's pretty big. I'm going to have to see what that looks like. Yeah, can you... Because the cool thing about Thor with that dash is you can, like... You can push people towards your team, right? So does that mean you can be standing next to somebody, look to the side, like look to the side real quickly, and then get like quick turn pulls into your team? Does he just become like another Wolverine at that point? Maybe. That could be nice. All right, we'll keep an eye on this. I like this. Like Gambit Dash, I'm assuming? Yeah, I think so. I like giving control to players, so this is good. I like this change a lot. All right, now that's it for tanks. So, okay. Interesting. Duelist, Blade. Let's see. Blade needs a buff. Increase Ancestral Sword single hit damage. Hold up. This is why we have this open, because they don't ever put the things. Okay, increase his left click damage from 24 to 26. And Whirlwind Slash single hit damage from 15 to 16. What's Whirlwind Dash? Maybe it's like when he does multi hits, right? Because he like does hit, spin. So a tiny buff to his sword. He really needs that. Reduce Bloodline Awakening, reduce healing. Okay, that's good. These are in the right direction. I'm okay with this. They're just slowly creeping up his sword damage, patch over patch, until he becomes good. Yeah. Yeah. And Jake, I think you're right, because that's what they say. They say he takes some lessons from his battles against the zombies. So yeah, it's gonna be how he works in zombies mode. I still haven't played that, so. Yeah. Daredevil, remove team up anchor, 25 bonus health. Bruh, this does help. I wish it was like 50, honestly. This is crazy. He's gotten the exact same buff nearly every patch since launch. And he's still like so meh. It's so bad. Torch. Fire cluster. I'd say leave torch in the dumpster, but that's just me. Slightly reduced projectile speed. Okay, which one's fire cluster? Is that just left click? Yep. So it's left click. Slightly reduce projectile speed, so it's harder to hit. Increase single cast projectile damage from 5 to 5.5. Adjust maximum fallout from 60% at 30 to 60% at 20. So they're trying to make it to where he has to play closer. I like this part of this, for sure. As long as he's trying to play closer, I like it. I just want Torch to feel good again. Even when he was a hard meta, he felt terrible. Yeah, he was... Yeah, I agree. But the problem with Torch is he was unkillable, and he would just sit there all game and just like spam stuff down. Like I had so many games where people were getting like 50 to 60,000 damage, and where everybody else had like 15 to 20, and it was like, bro, what? And like he's impossible to kill. He's just flying off, and it's just like a stage hazard. It was stupid. So I like that they're making it to where he's closer. I think this is a big change that will actually help a lot. Daredevil's not getting a real nerf. Yeah, he's just stuck in bans. I wonder if Gambit's gonna get nerfed. Blazing Blast. Reduce single charge speed from 3 seconds to 2.5. Which one's Blazing Blast? Is right click. Increases hit damage from 40 to 45. Okay. I'm gonna keep an eye on this, because I feel like Torch is just one of those characters where like if you don't balance it just perfectly, he's just gonna explode and be like, you know, server admins again. At first they made him unable to draw a square consistently with his fire nose, which didn't do anything, it just felt bad. That's so lame. Ugh. Yeah, this one I'm a little nervous about Torch. He does need something, but like I said, we gotta be careful with Torch. It's just, he's so frustrating to play against. Let's see, Phoenix. Jean Grey's Fiery Spirit gets a slight summon boost. During End Song Inferno, her ultimate ability, increase Phoenix summon health from 400 to 500. Yeah, this is probably needed, more so in higher elo. Because in higher elo, like, they just shoot it and it pops instantly. Like, we were watching yesterday, we were watching that One Above All, and literally, like, the second the birds started moving, it just exploded. So I would have preferred also like a slight nerf to her stun ability alongside this, but what can you do? Not a fan of CC. I've seen Punisher's Driller out of the sky alone. Yeah, you can almost do it with Emma if you're at 100 charge and you're in the right spot. Psylocke. Psylocke's ultimate is a little harder to unleash. Time to earn those butterflies. Okay. Oh, thank the Lord. This is so necessary. Goodness. And 600 is like a pretty big amount. Yeah. I'm okay with it being like kind of slightly busted because there is still counterplay, but when it was going off like slightly, like almost as often as a Moon Knight, like that was insane. Ugh. So, yes. Big win here. Big win. Alright, Witch. One does Chaos Magic is more explosive. Increase the charge to... I'm not even going to try. Burst by Chaos Control hits from 0.08 to 1. Okay. We got to go look at Witch. Potatoes. Okay. Increase the charge to the burst by Chaos Control. Okay, so she gets her right clicks more often. Gotcha. Increase the Dark Seal projectile speed. Dark Seal. Okay. From 40 to 60 and remove spell field generation delay. Oh, so it's like instant now. That's pretty sick. Did I see the Rogue trailer? Yeah, we just watched it on stream. Dude, it's crazy. What rank am I? Currently, I think I'm like Diamond right now, but I haven't had much time to actually play ranked. So, I just got knocked down by a couple, things. Let's see. Increases reality erasure, ultimate ability. Enemy pull speed during cast from 2.4 to 3. I don't like this change. You were 99 out of 100 Diamond 1 when I stopped stream? Yeah, I was. So I'm like just out of GM right now. That's stupid. I didn't play another one. I don't know. I think Witch needs like a full-on redo of her kit. She just needs a better left click. If you change her left click, this character is good again. Like, I don't like these abilities in games that are just like super low skill. Because since it's super low skill, you can't make it any better. I think her ult will be really interesting, especially on comms. Yeah, you can definitely use it now to like... Because 3 meters a second, like pulling in is a decent amount. So you can use it more as a spacing tool again. Kind of silly to use it like that, but... I mean, it feels silly to have like this crazy powerful ult that can kill everything in the game, and then you use it to just like zone. But that's how it be sometimes. Punisher! He's got a little more firepower. I hate that. I think it's probably needed, but Punisher scares me. I'm still just, I'm gun shy of Punisher from the first, like, 4 seasons of him just being dominant with the Infinity, team up with Rocket. That was a menace. Okay, so he gets a little bit of a damage boost to his left click. Scary. It's probably fine, but scary. I don't think he needed that much. I don't know. Wolverine! Logan's ultimate just got a whole lot more freedom to leap, slash, and surprise. His ultimate can now target walls for its landing. Bro, he couldn't do this before? What is this? Hold on. What? You're telling me he can't do it? No, it had to be ground. Oh my Lanta. That makes so much sense why he felt so inconsistent. That's insane.
What I do isn't very nice.
Yeah. That's wild. I like the fact they're going to be more dimensional with movement abilities and the likes. Yeah, they're definitely moving in the direction of like giving people more freedom with their characters, which I'm a big fan of. More dynamic with movement abilities? Absolutely, for sure. I don't see a Iron Fist nerf, and as a tank main, I'm sad. I don't see a Hela nerf, which is a little unfortunate. Not enough of a Daredevil nerf, for sure. Like with Thor, I'm so happy. Yeah, Thor's gonna be a good change. It's not enough, but it's a start, for sure. Yeah, I really would have liked to see a Hela slight nerf. And yeah, that's just me. You just gave Gambit a slap on the wrist? Yeah, it's pretty dumb. Alright, Strategist Gambit. Let's see. They're usually pretty responsive to complaints. Not sure why Helen Namor hasn't been touched. It's very interesting. I wonder if it's like a win rate thing. Actually, we can check, right? We go to here, we go to heroes, hero hot list. What's Hela's win rate? Competitive, let's go rank, let's go like Celestial and above. You do win rate. Where's Hela? I mean, 51, so she's not like crushing it. GM, 52. Diamond, 52. 52? I don't know. I guess it just doesn't seem that, like, urgent, I suppose. Alright, Gambit. Increase the energy cost of his ultimate from 43 to 45. Okay. Yeah. He's still permabanned. This is like, this is another slap on the wrist. And like, I get it. It's the new characters. Everybody's excited to play Gambit, excited to play Daredevil still, excited to play like Rogue coming up. But like, that's what I'm saying. Like, we're never going to be able to play Gambit because he's always banned. So like, what's the point? This is a quick play change. I don't know. This was not enough. Gambit's so overtuned, and honestly, it's not a numbers thing. This is a character design problem of just like, he does too much. And they're probably going to have the same problem with Rogue. They do too many things. And so it's like impossible to balance in that way. Okay, Invis. Increase the energy cost of her ultimate. Another miss. Like, this is not what's making Invisible Woman insanely good. I feel like they're doing good with some of their buffs, and they always miss with their nerfs. Like, almost always. They buff well, they nerf really poorly. Loki. Increase damage and healing ratio of Loki's doppelgangers from 80 to 90%. See, like, this is fine. They're too afraid to nerf? Yeah. Is that a furry creature behind me? Yes. That's Maple. She's all tuckered out. We went on a small walk. I think removing at least one thing from his ult would be nice. Definitely. I would remove the cleanse. That's what I would do. I'd remove the cleanse instantly and like not even think about it. It doesn't need cleanse at all. Like, you already have an ability that has cleanse, so like force people to be better with their ability and like think ahead. And then you work in like the skill ceiling of proper like cooldown management and things like that. Like card rotation, resource management, positioning, like all that comes into play. But since you have the ultimate, it's like, oh, I just have like a bailout. It's really lame. Alright, Luna. Luna cools down for even faster and gets a brand new ability? Oh, what? Bro, Luna dropped out of S tier for half of a season, and they were like, we cannot have this. Bring her back to S tier. What? Okay, reduce absolute zero startup time. Okay, which one's absolute zero? Absolute zero snowball. Okay, so reduce snowball startup time and increase projectile speed. So snowball is going to be more consistent. I don't mind this change as long as it's still a skill shot. New ability. Luna can apply Idle Aura, which you guys are saying it's the snowflake? Idle Aura? Separate from share the stage. When Idle Aura is like 10% of healing allies and healing herself. She gains 10% healing boost and 10% damage boost. Bro, what? The ult is already just a performance enhancing juice. It does enough. Yeah, for Gambit, for sure. But like, what is this? They really did. They really did just say like, they just said, Luna, like somebody walked into the boardroom and was like, guys, our Luna sales are down. Our sales are down. It's because she's not S tier. Make her the best. She has to be the best. Just put her behind Gambit so Gambit gets banned and she stays in. We need people playing Luna. Did I see the flavor text they gave her on the patches? It was something like, we buffed Luna. Yeah, it says right here. Luna cools down her foes even faster and gets a brand new ability. She's never beating the allegations. Bro. The Lunas are eating good today. And as always, that's insane. Alright, Luna's back in S tier. Hope you guys enjoyed the half a season without her, because she's back. Rocket. Rocket's ultimate takes a bit more They're nerfing? What? What is this? Why are they nerfing Rocket? I see a big Ultron paragraph. Oh, that's good. Bro, what is this? Why? Why are we nerfing Rocket? Oh, that's why. Alright, I take it back. I take it back. Bro, what is this? Okay. It has to go down in higher levels, right? It doesn't. Okay. Okay, it goes down a little bit. But holy. It's because it's got his 40% damage boost back on the wall. At this point, they need to give every old character new features if they want to let new... Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And we need more features for the old characters or less features for the new ones. It's a team up, I think, inflating things. Oh, that's actually a really good point. Because look at Penny. In all of these, Penny always has an insane win rate. So whenever there's a Penny, there's also a Rocket. And like, same thing here. Look, they just go hand in hand. You're so right, Purple. That makes so much sense. Dang. Alright, I'm just wrong about Rocket. I'm completely wrong, and I have to rethink that. Dang. Alright, Ultron. Ultron's battlefield coverage and utility are evolving. Imperative patch can now deploy up to 2 drones. Okay, how much healing does that do? Hang on. Let's look at Luna for her left click, right? Hello? Where's her left click? There it is. Okay, it does 22 damage, so it does healing amount. 66 health per left click, right? And then it doesn't show how fast she shoots. So one shot is 66. Now let's go over to Ultron. What does his do? Imperative patch. Healing amount to target out 35 per second. So now he can basically do Luna healing for everybody. Unless they nerf it. Did they nerf it? No, they didn't. Wow. Ultron is back. Full healing. I don't mind the complex characters on principle because they have released simple ones, but they need to make sure the simpler ones are still engaging. The more complex ones don't just have every mechanic in the game. That's very relevant considering what Rogue does. Like, Rogue is just, yeah. We've got some like ability creep for sure. It's gonna be interesting. So Ultron's back. Firewall now requires a target with imperative patch to use. Imperative firewall. I'm not quite sure how this will work out. Patch to use. After use, Ultron gains 65 bonus health. The target and nearby allies get 50, plus the selected ally gains 20% movement speed and 10% damage boost. Increase the energy cost of his ability. Okay, this is definitely needed. Holy, Ultron is back. The movement is cool. So does that mean only the drone user gets the health? Maybe. Now it requires a target with imperative patch to use. Maybe. Yeah, because before if you right click, it's everybody in Ultron's radius and in radius of the drone, right? Allies within range centered on himself and the ally with the drone. So I'm assuming they're doing that because it's 2 drones. So now instead of giving it to like everybody like he could before, now he gives it to like himself and the 2 people with the drones. Does he still do a range around himself? The target and nearby allies. Is this nearby to Ultron or nearby to the person who has the drone? You get 50 bonus health plus the selected ally. Okay, so only the selected ally who has the drone gets the movement speed and the damage boost. All the other people get the bonus health, right? That's what this reads like to me. I don't mind this. I think Ultron's garbage right now. This is probably too much, so I'm assuming there's going to be a very quick adjustment period for bringing Ultron down, especially because people hate Ultron. People absolutely hate Ultron. So this is going to be interesting. Should I go for round 2? It was a lot better. The beef noodles were a lot better for round 2. I guess because they sat in the beef juice, they like absorbed it and they actually tasted really good. So we'll see if it brings back Nightmare triple support. Absolutely. Why do people hate Ultron? It's kind of like the same thing with it's like the same thing that we were talking about with Torch, where he's just like always off there sitting. He's like really hard to kill, and then you just take extra damage and like everybody's like unkillable. It's like there's no counterplay to it except for having really good aim. If the Ultron's really good. Right? So I don't mind. I actually don't mind playing against an Ultron, but I feel like the majority of people like got lucky. Yeah. I feel like the majority of people really hate playing against him. Alright, team up abilities. Blech. Team up abilities. Adjusted or removed. Luna Snow, Iron Fist, Emma Frost. Emma Frost is joining the Icy Fray. Okay, we saw this already in the video. It's pretty sick. And Luna Snow is the anchor, so it'll actually get used all the time, which is awesome. He also doesn't have to work to maintain his support, so he has a lot of autonomy and just go playing and do goofy stuff. Right. Which made triple support very strong. Absolutely. Yep. Alright, and explosive entanglement. By the way, that last part, or just poke from the farm back where you can't hit him, I think a great way to nerf Ultron if he goes crazy would be to do what they just did with Torch and reduce his effective range. Bring it down a little. Let's bring that down to here. If we bring that down a little, it forces him like back into the game. So I'll be looking forward to that. Rogue goes and gets a team up with Gambit. And she gets like area damage. Mental projection, Emma Frost, Psylocke. This one's gone. Sword of Duality, Cloak and Hawkeye, Psylocke. Okay, we saw this from the video. But I want to see exactly the numbers on this Psylocke team up and how it compares to the other one. Because I feel like this is just a huge buff to Psylocke, who's already crazy. Balance changes, and then this is Bestial Hunt? What is this? Daredevil and Punisher's team up. Oh, that's right. Gotcha. So Daredevil loses the 25 health bonus. Did they say that up here as well? Yeah. So it's not like he's losing 50. He's only losing the 25. They just said it twice. I don't know. Some of these patch notes are okay, but as per usual, like they just miss when they have to nerf things. Still going to be a problem. I think Fang is still going to be garbage. Penny's going to be annoying for the majority of the thing. I think Emma's finally probably going to drop down from S+ tier to like high A+. So she's still going to be good. I think this one's fine. Thor, I feel like it's not going to be enough, but he's going to be more fun to play. That's good. Blade's still going to be bad. Daredevil is still going to be amazing. Torch, I have a feeling he's going to be completely busted, but it also just depends on the status of Hela and everybody else. Am I tripping, or does the cam have a delay? It probably does. Yeah. I wouldn't doubt that at all. How do I test that? I gotta be... Oh, it's not bad. It might be really tiny. Okay. Phoenix, I would have liked to see a buff, or a nerf to her right click. Psylocke, a little bit more of a nerf. That's okay. Witch needs a complete rework. Punisher, scary. Wolverine. I like this change, but that's another one. Just be careful. Yeah, we miss on the nerfs to Gambit and Invisible Woman completely. Luna's gonna be broken. Rocket, I don't know. I don't know what to do about Rocket either. So overall, I don't know. Meh on the patch notes, but I'm really excited for Rogue. So that kind of evens out. And overall, like, I'm just so excited for Rogue. So anyway, that's gonna do it for the YouTube video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Get ready for Marvel Rivals Season 5.5. It comes out December 12th. That's 3 days. I will obviously be streaming that day and trying everything out. So anyway, check it out. Thanks for watching. Take care. God bless. And I'll catch you next time. Bye.